Hey everyone, IrixGuy here. Now today I want to talk about how to always get what you want. Now what I want and what you want may differ, and that's cool because we all have our own personal wants. And how do you always get what you want? Now this is something that I like to create a lot of procedures for everything that I do, because I want to know that, hey, this is how I did that, and this was the result that I achieved. And then I can tweak it and make it even better. So how do I always get what I want? Let's first start by breaking down the term hedonism. Now hedonism simply means maximizing personal pleasure and minimizing personal pain. So think to yourself, to become a motivated individual, if you're not already motivated, or maybe to even become more motivated if you're already a motivated individual, one must establish goals for themselves. And these goals don't have to be material things. They can be. They can be material things. They can be non-material things. But for example, brainstorm and say, okay, this is what I want. Well, for me, there's a lot of things I want. I want vacations. I want good food. I like to collect things. I don't want to ever have to say, okay, how much does that cost? So my ultimate goal is to remove that how much does that cost question, whether it's spoken or unspoken, from every type scenario. Because once I achieve that goal, I know that I've done something in my life. So establish those wants, whatever they may be for you. Establish those wants, because what that's going to do is create desire to succeed, because you know you want that. But how are you going to get that? And this is what I do, and I don't know if this is applicable to you, but if it is, use my logic and improve your own day-to-day life, because I know it's worked for me. So what I do and what I've done and what I do is establish a list of those things. So for me, I wanted, good vacations. I wanted great food. I wanted technological toys here and there, a few wristwatches and stuff like that. Just collectibles, vacations, times with with friends and family, and not have to ever question how much does that cost. So looking at it from that perspective, it seems pretty easy. It's like, okay, well, that's what I want. But then when you really realize how much things may cost, you realize that you got to have more. And it's the got to have more thing that really made me create this formula to always get whatever I want. And to do that, and I hate to say that everything in this world revolves around money, but unfortunately, most all of us in today's world are handcuffed by the paper dollar. So unfortunately, it takes more of that paper dollar to become more free as individuals. So what I did is I identified multiple revenue streams. A lot of people can say, oh, I got this job and it's great and I'm going to continue to advance. And what you got to do, realistically and unrealistically, is look at that. Picture yourself at the top of whatever totem pole. This could be whatever type of business. It doesn't matter. Whatever business you may be in, imagine yourself in that top dog seat. Nobody's higher up. And then look at that. Look at you being in that seat and say, would that be enough? And more than likely, it's probably not. And I hate to put it like that, because I'm not saying that, there's some people in life that choose to have one professional interest that pays, and that's fine, and they get what they want. But will they ever have really everything that they want? Now, what I've done is I've explored multiple areas, everything from trading stocks to investing in precious metals, to monetizing online content. And I feel that personally, and never tell yourself you've been highly successful, because if one does that, one will lose ambition. So if I said, hey, I've been very successful with this, and I'm the top of the world, blah, 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 I would have no desire to continue to advance. So what I do, and this is where you got to really, this is where the psychological element comes into play. So what I do, I constantly tell myself, that's not good enough, that's not good enough, that's not good enough. And it's not a negative thing to where you're telling yourself that that's not good enough and you're down and out and you're depressed. It's a positive, because it's saying that you need to go get more and more. And something among traders, and traders being stock traders, they often say follow the money. Now, what does follow the money mean? Well, at a high level, it just means go where the money is. Where the money is today, the money might not be tomorrow. I mean, as we all know, the financial crisis, the housing bubble. There's a lot of money in real estate a while back, and there's not as much right now. But a lot of things that once were will once be again in the future. So go where the money is right now. Find those markets. Whether it's monetizing online content, trading stocks, creating a business in your local community that caters to maybe a short-lived fad. Like everybody, let's just come up with something totally hypothetical here. So everybody wants a sticker on the rear windshield of their car that has a certain design and a certain saying, and they can only get it from one place. Well, if you're the one place that sells that sticker, attaches that sticker, and makes that customer happy, even if it's a short-lived fad, just like the slap bracelets, remember those? Where you'd slap a bracelet on? Follow the money. Go where the money is today. And attack it, attack it, attack it. Attack it as hard as you can. Get as much out of it as you can while it's there. Because opportunities will likely not continue to exist. And if they do, those opportunities will likely not continue to pay out as more. Now, some of them may start to pay out even more than they did in the past. You never know. But my best advice, how to always get what you want. How does one always get what they want? How do I always get what I want? I always get what I want because, number one, I don't accept a handout from anybody. Everything I get, everything I do, I earned as a result of my own research, my own energy, and my own creativity. So think about that. If you want it, go for it. But don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just sit on something that's profitable or semi-profitable and say, oh, I don't need any more. Do as many things as you can. And I'm not saying become a total workaholic where you can't even think straight. But do as many things as you can to create these multiple revenue streams. Do as many things as you can. And just get to the point, and I'm not even close to this, by the way, but drive hard daily to get to the point to where you can eventually, in the near future, be at the level to where you can say, I don't even have to care how much that costs. You're going to the grocery store. Well, our budget is this, or we're going on vacation. Our budget is this. Oh, I'd like to buy that, but how much does it cost? Completely eliminate that how much does it cost question. And once one accomplishes that goal, in my opinion, and people's definition of success varies, and I respect that, but in my opinion, once I've hit that level with my personal pursuits, that is when I've found extreme success. And not to say you don't want more, but when you hit the level to where you never have to ask how much something costs because of your own efforts, your own creativity, your own multiple revenue streams, you've been able to achieve that goal. Remember this. So if you're ever feeling not motivated and you're feeling like the world's against you and everybody's out to take your money and there's no hope because, well, yeah, the economy is horrible. I mean, I know that. It is. It's terrible. But work with the tools that you have. Identify the powers that you have and put those powers to use in multiple areas to where you can maximize your own level of success and financial profitability. I appreciate you watching this video, and you're probably like, that's kind of a weird video coming from my IrixGuy's Adventure channel. And it is, but I wanted to share this mentality with everyone. Not everything on this channel is goofiness. Not everything on this channel is travel related. This channel, and that's the gift of creating online content. This channel's content is dictated by me, and only me, IrixGuy. So IrixGuy, whatever he wants to say or do, he can. And obviously, I'm going to keep it all within reason. I'm not going to post anything that's out of line or not appropriate for all age groups. I mean, that's what I do here. I mean, I'm an across the board entertaining content creator. So I appreciate your viewership. Share this video with others. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And most importantly, y'all have a good day. And check out my merchandise too. You can go to the main page, youtube.com/IrixGuy, and it says Shop IrixGuy's merchandise. See you later.